We've got, looks like your Hoosier Uplands contract for 26. And maybe an injury prevention grant.
Yes. So you guys should have copies of the injury prevention grant. It is a maximum of $10,000. It's for households with children 17 and under. And what we're looking at trying to do is to get smoke detectors, the combo smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, and batteries for those that have working smoke detectors already. So we figure at least 2 per household would be needed if they don't have working smoke detectors in order to be safe. And the grant starts January the 1st and runs through September.
Yes.
So it's a very short period of time. We would purchase all our equipment and then hand them out until we run out. But it does have to be for households with children. And then our contract for next year, I just brought it in. It's a little bit early, but there is a big change to the amount. And then we've also changed our hours to 4 days a week. So I brought copies with all the signatures since we're coming anyway.
So-
Take a look at.
So on the grant, I'm sorry, I was looking through some stuff, your other. Was there any match?
No.
No match?
Mm-mm. Misty's gonna be the one that's gonna take care of distributing things. We're gonna try to send information home with the kids from school if we get approved.
Head Start.
Yeah, like
the
daycares, any place that would have contact with families with kids. And, just send out information saying, hey, we can help you if you don't have smoke detectors.
Now, is that income based or
No.
does it matter? Okay, great.
It says smoke and carbon monoxide.
Yeah, we thought about doing the combos for at least one that we hand out, just because everybody's at risk for, if you have power outages and things, there's always a risk of carbon monoxide. And then the other one would be just a regular smoke detector with a 10-year battery. So they don't have to worry about replacing batteries or anything like that.
And then it asked, I see a question down here. Are we willing to expand in the neighboring counties?
I think we answered that no. You can't do it on the digital copy, so
Okay.
we had to just mark it on our paper. But I mean, $10,000 is not gonna go very far when you
No.
consider that those cost 30 or.
That's why I didn't figure there was
$30.
much sense in us saying
Yeah.
we would, so.
I mean, if it continues in the next year or two, then we might, but at this point, we're just gonna focus on Martin County.
Sounds great.
Just want to make a motion to approve that. Okay. Make a motion to approve the injury prevention funding proposal for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026.
Second.
The motion by Retha to approve the grant application,
Second.
second by Aaron. All in favor? Aye.
And then the other thing is our contract for next year. The originals with all the other signatures on them, are right there next to Michelle. So,
Make a motion to approve the agreement for services between the Martin County Health Board, here on after the Martin County Health Department and the Hoosier Uplands Economic Development Corporation.
Second reads his motion.
Now, you said there was a money difference.
yeah, we had a 73% cut in our funding from last year,
Okay,
so,
but we're not making that up.
no.
All right, we've got a motion from Retha on the agreement, second by Aaron. All in favor?
Aye.
And there are 3 copies. I get 2 back and you guys could keep one.
For it with? Well, you need Moose to stop in and sign.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't have to have them back until next year, so.
No, it looks like it's just mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Disregard, Aaron, disregard.
No problem.
And we are working on updating our ordinances. I've been working with Dave on a new food ordinance. those state laws have changed, and so we're trying to get that finalized, and we'll move back with that at some point.
Not that it matters, Julia, but the decrease in funding, was that because of different governor or?
That was passed in the legislation this time. Health First Indiana took a 73% cut across the board for all the counties in the state.
Wow. Gotcha. Thank you.
Mhm. That's all we have.
Then the food establishment and better breakfast establishment.
That's what Dave's working on,
Okay.
finalizing it, and then we'll submit it to everybody.
Go ahead that next meeting.
No problem. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for coming.
Let me go ahead and take those. Thank you.
Thanks.
Scott. You got some bids?
Yeah, we've got bids to open tonight. Guess some regular business, we're still hunting for help, got two mowers currently down. A dump truck down.
2 mowers down and a dump truck.
Hopefully I have one mower going, maybe within the next week, so.
Still no luck on the deer finding parts.
So looking like January.
Great.
That's all I have, I think, other than the bids, so
Are you ready?
You got a little more chip and seal done here and there and
we're done with that for the year, so. I think what the guys done turned out pretty well, so.
good.
Yeah, I drove on a couple of those roads. They look pretty good. Thank you.
They
You
did
guys
good
did a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see, nobody's trusting me with the pocket knife this year.
I got one.
And I always mess it up or something.
No.
I just remembered the opener this time.
Okay, cave quarries, and Scott and I will have to go through these together to make sure they're responsive. That this is for stone be loaded at cave quarries. You want prices or,
I'm just curious on 11s and what, 8s?
okay, this is to be picked up at cave quarries, 11s, 13.25. I guess a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And then delivered, the prices are, the lowest price is $20.80
That'd probably be here to the,
for
Yeah.
Shoals.
Yeah, that would be to shows, yeah.
Whatever, you had 11s, what else? did you have?
8s.
8s. $12 a ton and delivered to Shoals 1955. They also have, cold ready mix. Pick up at Cave. Summer blend 70, winter blend 73. Delivered to Shoals 77.55 and 80.55.
How much two shovels, I'm sorry?
77.55. That's cold mix, and then here's hot mix. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is delivered at the quarry. 80, they have 11s, 88 a ton,
How much do?
88 a ton.
Thank you.
Number 8s are 88 a ton. Any others you want?
No, that's.
And that's KB. Let's see.
Stuff you don't have to remember what 11 for last year, do you?
I did. 1275 from a plant. And 2005 delivery, so.
50 cents.
There's,
Think of
this is US aggregates.
eight's about the same. Stayed about the same.
About $2 difference, yeah. That time, yeah, that's. Now. You know.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, what do you got there? Who we got? US aggregate? Is that who you said?
Yes, sir, but they don't have any prices.
Tell them they gotta be,
Well, here it is.
oh,
They've got a price sheet. So you want 11s?
yeah.
Picked up at Springville. 1750 a ton. And 8s,
Mhm.
1340 a ton. And then they have freight rates for delivery. Just a straight freight per ton rate, so I guess that's on top of whatever that's the way I would interpret it. 1040 a ton to deliver to Shoals. 10 and a quarter delivered to Lagodi, or 1040 for H grounds.
Are there over 11s or those NDOT approved? I know they were working on getting that when they was building 69. I don't know if they ever got it.
I don't know, we usually don't use them for 11, so. If.
This. There's the Rogers Group, see it. I don't know if there'll be a stone that doesn't know, will it?
Should be.
Yes, they will be.
Well. Rogers Group, pickup at Mitchell Quarry. 8s. 17, and that's NDOT. They have number 8 NDOT, so $17 a ton. And 11s, NDOT also 1750 a ton. NDOT, 8s NDOT at Shoals delivered to $27. And 11s, $27.25. And those prices are the same, Shoals or Lagodi or 4-H.
$10 a ton too.
They don't offer a price on anything else.
Tim Adams, one.
Flynn Brothers, it says cold mix.
Yeah.
Their price picked up, and I don't know where, I get, you know where.
I do.
A truckload, $2,300, that's 20 tons. So it looks like it's 115 a ton. Loose bulk delivered at 20 tons is 150 a ton or $3,000 a truckload. 50-pound bags, $16 a bag. They don't present anything else. Milestone. Theirs is cold mix. Pick up at plant, 165 a ton. Delivered to the garage, 200 a ton. Hot mix. We've got 4 different delineations here. 25 millimeter base, 19 millimeter, 12.5 millimeter, or 9.5 millimeter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
25 millimeter, 66.50 a ton. And this is picked up at their plant. 19 is 66.50 a ton. 12.5 is 73 a ton, as is 9.5 millimeter. I don't ever remember a bid like that coming through, so it's. They got civil supply. So that'll be culverts and.
It will be.
They got a bunch of different prices on different. High density culvert pipe, polyethylene culvert pipe. And also slope stabilization and erosion control and stormwater water products. You want me to break down the prices?
You can just do a couple of them, or big or probably a 16 on there. A 16-inch and an 18 probably. There might be a 15 and an 18.
15-inch,
Yeah.
$20 or a 15 by 20
Okay.
foot, 194.80. You want any other size, Scott?
No, I didn't bring my culvert list in, so I'll have to check.
Nine. I guess this is stabilization stuff. I'm not smart enough to know what's what here, so
Thought that, just don't deal with it, so
no,
that's no deal.
probably not smart enough. And this is Civil Con. This is prices, bids on corrugated metal pipe, aluminum box culverts, steel bridge bridge decking, guardrail, HDPE and erosion control.
Who was that one wrong again?
Civil Con from Jeffersonville.
Well, who's the other one from?
Civil supply.
Okay.
Civil Supply, it was a,
Yeah.
oh, you want a culvert price?
Um. Yeah, again, you can probably just do this like a 16. 14 gauge, and it may say poly coated.
Says 14 gauge. You don't have your glasses.
I
do you?
told you I wouldn't be of no help. I forgot my glasses. So. Heck to get old.
14 gauge, 15-inch. Galvanized. This is steel pipe. 2344. Alternate two is 2531, polymer 3634. Is that,
36, 34. Okay.
that's 15-inch?
Yeah.
So
Per foot.
is that apples to apples?
Well, the other one is all in plastic, and that one will be metal. So yeah.
They're giving you prices on a little bit of everything.
We cover about everything we deal with. Yeah.
So, is there anything else you want me to look up?
So I guess it'd be you guys' recommendation that we, let you, look these over and take them under advisement, bring it back to us. Make sure everybody's I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Motion by Retha, second by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I will send them to Scott and all schedule them.
We'll call tomorrow. Next year, maybe I'll bring my glasses.
Finally got most of the roads mowed though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so. We're still going. We got one. We're still going. So actually, I put the mower deck back on it today. So
Good deal.
we'll get everything knocked back. So just rough here for equipment. And the weather didn't help at the beginning of the year. Plenty of rain.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, has anybody got anything for Scott and Mary?
Scott, are you back for 5 days yet?
That'll start next week, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Bet the guys are looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, anybody else have anything? Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Have a good
you.
evening.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you as well.
Monty, Andy, what you got for us?
Probably not too much. Been working on what the state calls HIRA, which is Hazard Identification Risk Assessment, which is basically just guessing the likelihood, severity, duration of any sort of bad thing that can happen to us. Tornadoes, earthquakes, people being generally disruptive. So that's been fun. Start thinking we're all gonna die. But, so I've got that almost done. It's due for Friday, so I don't wanna get in a hurry.
Yeah,
Had an LAPC meeting today, really, kind of hoping to get a tabletop exercise put together next year, so I'm committing to that and gonna be looking for partners to maybe come together and help me out with that.
did you say maybe you got a couple ideas?
Yeah,
Somebody that,
ambulance service, they probably could use it, so we'll get some guys together. I got a note from the Amateur Radio Emergency Services called ARES. They'd like, for more of the counties to get active, with the EMAs, so I'll be contacting them. I'll probably throw Jay Martin into that mix since he's good with the amateur radio. Got our phones updated, which was lots of fun. That's really, the state highway is having a winter preparedness meeting next week. I will be at a District 10 meeting at the same time, but I've given the information to Scott, and Scott's gonna make it down there. They also encourage all the schools and other utility companies to participate in it, so if anyone in the minutes, hears about it and wants information, just contact me, I'll pass the word on.
Was that the 4th?
6th, it'll be Thursday.
Or-
Yeah. And there's one that's in Vincennes, there's one in Seymour on the 18th, so I'll go to that one because I don't have conflicts with that date. So that's all I have, other than for 4-H, we get turkey dinner on Sunday. So everyone come out and donate to the cause. Well, that's not EMA, but.
Good plug.
Right,
Thank
yep.
you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Lonnie, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, if I don't have any conflicts, I'll probably go with Andy to that one at Seymour. We've got a District 10 directors meeting conflicting with this one at Vincennes, so I'll be going with Andy to that too. But if I don't have a conflict on the other one, I may go with him to Seymour on that one.
Well, like me and Andy and you discussed at the other meeting over there today at noon, Bedford does take care of Highway 50 from Shoals up and 450, so
Yeah.
that'd be in the Seymour district, so yeah, wouldn't be a problem at all. Thank you, guys. Julie,
Nope. Just missed you guys.
missed you. I wish you wouldn't laugh when you said that. All right. David,
I have nothing for you tonight.
I have to ask.
I have nothing on that.
All right. Michelle,
Not much, but in the effort to add something on there, the payment for the prosecutor's office is due December 7th.
Mhm.
The final payment. So kind of need direction as to what we're doing alone, or does council have to approve the money at their December meeting, which,
okay.
let me just think about that.
Well, we're waiting on a little bit of, insurance information to come in, and we're gonna have an executive with the council, so maybe we can get a little bit more clarification. We'll have that probably in the next week or so, week or 10 days. I would say we'd be sitting down to have that. Then we can go from there.
It'll come up faster than
Yeah,
within, so. Okay, no, but I don't have anything else right now.
Will the council meet next week, November?
Yeah,
Probably won't have it before then.
no, we
I don't
won't have it
think so.
this week. Our next meeting actually is on Veterans Day?
no, we scheduled the next day on Wednesday,
Okay. No, I don't see it here.
yeah.
Anybody else? Jenny?
Yeah, I was just, wondering about the question that I had from 2 meetings ago about kind of the conflict of information, as to who prepared the specifications for the ambulance service, if Director Osborne had any, say in those. I had not received any information, so I was just still wondering about that.
David?
Well, to be honest, I've been told to kind of put everything on hold. Same thing, we're waiting on, the commissioners are waiting on insurance information, so there hadn't been any action taken on anything at this point, so I just didn't I didn't put anything together, so.
Just,
What does that mean?
just look at her question if you get a chance sometime, David.
Well, I
know we went off the old Knox County.
I got out the specifications for. I'm trying to think of the years. the last two Knox County. And I compared them to what, and I looked at what I had prepared for this, for the, in 25. And they were almost word for word the same.
Yeah, well,
So-
my question was, did Director Osborne have any assistance with that?
As I said, they were almost exactly the same.
No, that ain't what she's asking. She's asking if.
I'm saying that they're exactly, almost exactly the same.
That ain't what.
And he
she's
didn't
asking.
have any input on,
There was three
12,
meetings.
12 and 15.
There was three meetings that you specifically said that you will get with Jeremy Osborne.
But
You
he,
even got, you even had the commissioners make a motion on it to give you permission to get with him.
and I discussed with him, but I didn't include, I really didn't have much input from him on the preparation in on the 2025 specifications.
Well, originally you said you didn't have
Yeah.
any input,
So I
and
Well,
was kind of concerned at what you've been saying.
well, I'm telling you,
July eighth
Well-
stated that you and Director Osborne reviewed the final bid specifications. That's per the minutes.
okay, and I would say,
And it also showed that, Jeremy said something else today regarding the minutes. That was in the recording of that July eighth meeting. And then, Jeremy actually got up and at the table and spoke regarding concerns that he had about paragraph 8 of the specifications. And so, and Jeremy also emailed the commissioners. So the question is, I mean, we were told and you stated that you wrote the specs and wanted to keep separation, so there was no indication of unfairness. And then, June 24th, you were asked to meet with him. July 8th, you stated that you and Jeremy reviewed the bids, and so it,
all I can tell you is the specifications as presented. I know that you talked about what Jeremy said about paragraph number 8. Is I advised the commissioners,
That was over the jail.
that was over the jail, and I said, that's a matter of negotiation when and if you ever start negotiating on a contract, so. The rest of it, as I said, as I reviewed it and prepared the new easy for me to say, specifications for 2025. And, you know, and I did discuss it with him, but he had really no input on the preparation of the 2025 specifications, and they are essentially the same as what is either 2012 or 2013 and 2015 specifications. So,
but he still had it as a potential company to present a proposal. He had knowledge of what those specifications were going to look like prior to any other potential bidders.
to be perfectly honest, the specifications were pretty run of the mill.
But you didn't have any other.
I'll get them out.
Services.
I'll get
No,
them
because,
out. Once you
because he
get
was our director. He was our
Right.
ambulance director.
Right, but at that time, was everyone aware that he was potentially going to be doing?
We didn't really think he was until we got a bid. I mean, you might think he might, but you don't
That
know.
was just the question because it just seemed like we couldn't get a straight answer. I mean, I'll just, be honest. And then when I asked at the last meeting,
I mean, I don't think we would have directed David to get with Jeremy if we thought he was gonna put a bid in. I don't think we would have done that, but
and, at the last meeting, I asked, about the performance bond and it kind of acted like that was not something even thought about, and that is part of the specifications that were presented, and I'm just wondering if it is, in the contract that he will be providing a performance bond,
Since the contract says that.
since the specifications said that a performance bond would be required.
Well, and as I've said, we haven't done any more work on the contract because I've been advised not to till we get in,
Yeah, we've gotta get some other things figured out
insurance questions answered.
on our county health insurance
Don't have a
policy.
long time left.
It just seemed like there's been things like, you know, also at the last meeting, I asked about the difference in the 900,000 and the 963. The $63,000 was making taxes. What kind of taxes? And did he present a revised proposal? I mean, you know, you said it was found during negotiations, well, you ought to know if you need taxes in your proposal or not, and
I believe he'd overlooked that due to, he just wasn't even thinking about that because we're tax exempt as a county.
so my question then, is that really a negotiable item? Or is that something, again, should he have presented a revised proposal to now then say his proposal is 963 instead of 900,000?
Anything's negotiable.
He just said it was an oversight on his part.
That's what he said, yes, and
So
Okay,
oversights are negotiable?
I'm sorry,
Oversights are negotiable?
the commissioners said that they agreed that they would consider it and
Yes.
and they proceeded, you know, and that was the ongoing discussion, so.
So then I guess, can I ask why on hold due to county health insurance?
Well,
You know, you work for SIDC, you're quite aware of what Senate Bill 1 has done to the counties and all municipalities. Everybody's jammed financially, and they're trying, the commissioners and the council are trying to figure out
we're trying
basically
to,
on the fly.
yeah, we're trying to
how
figure
they're
out the
gonna
best
finance
solution,
it.
how we can pretty well stay solvent on all this.
But, and maybe I'm not understanding, but what is county health insurance?
Because if we don't change ambulance services, then we've got those extra 10 people from over there.
So why wouldn't you change ambulance services?
That's why we have to discuss, we've got a discussion with the council once we get a final number.
Okay,
I mean, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't.
I mean, that's what, I mean, a proposal's been made.
But we can accept or reject any proposal.
Right, I understand that. I guess I'm just a little confused as to why now.
Well, we are too,
Okay. Okay,
but we're working on it. I know it seems like it's slowed way down, but I mean, we are working on it. I mean. And then there's always the equipment issue. You know, how we're gonna handle that. So that's another thing that's come up, so.
so is the performance bond in the contract as it has been presented right now to his attorney?
I've not seen the contract, David, is it?
Yes.
Okay, but last meeting, we weren't even sure if that was.
But we, as I said, we've not done any, we've had no further discussions.
Yes.
Okay, so the performance bond is in the contract as it
Well, it's,
is right now.
it's a matter of discussion. I mean, there is no contract. There are proposed contracts and there are discussions, but
But it is.
we don't have a
proposed
contract, we don't have a contract till everybody agrees and signs and the commissioners commit to proceeding, so everything's just a negotiation right now.
So who prepared the proposed contract?
I started it and then gave it to Jeremy. Jeremy's presented to his councils and it's gone back and forth.
So then my question is, the performance bond is in the proposed contract.
It's a matter of discussion, Jenny. There is, as I said, there is no contract yet. We have a document out there that is a working document. In practice of law, that's what you do. You work on these things, you send things back and forth,
I
you
understand
pick them
that,
apart, and you add things and.
but when the specifications state that the performance bond is required,
If the specifications stated that, then it'll be it'll be there on the end. I don't know how much it was for, or I don't even remember.
it was not addressed in his proposal, he left it blank.
His proposal was his start, and as I said, we've been working, we've been adding things. People have been adding things, people have been deleting things, people have been adjusting things. But until you have a meeting of the minds, there is no contract. That's basic contract law.
We're hoping in the next, like I said, 7 to 10 days, we can get something figured out and nailed down. But seems like something else comes up every day. I'm not going.
And
We thought we had plenty of time to do this when we started, and now here we are, almost November, and
We started earlier, I mean, especially on insurance and things.
all right. Anybody else? Mary?
You know, you did that, it's kind of a council question, but I thought you might know, did the council plug in any amount for the ambulance service in the budget?
Yes.
Did they? Okay,
Yes, it's still budgeted at 1 point, almost 3.
okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah. Our insurance is gonna be the real killer. Our countywide insurance. Come in a little bit higher than everybody thought. But we're working on seeing if we can do other things. There's a whole lot of stuff in motion. I mean, that just trying to find other providers maybe to lower our rates. I mean, I guess I can say that, right?
That's about all you should say.
Okay. Ain't gonna get me in trouble up here. So. All right, anybody else? Mary,
I have some library information, if that's okay.
that's wonderful.
Okay. I had Gary write it down because I'm not real good at remembering things. Right, when it comes to the old library, the old renovation, the ceiling has been demolished and it's being prepped for drywall. The bathrooms in the old library have been roughed in and the exterior painting is in process. And what they've done looks really good. They're taking the storm windows out and doing a really good job. On the new addition, the structure itself is complete. Exterior sheathing is in process. The interior walls, studs and bulkheads are in the process. The electrical and plumbing rough is complete. And all the doorways have been cut into the old structure from the new. And we are waiting still for elevator delivery, which is supposed to be November. It was October, but now they're saying November. And for the new addition, the windows and doors should be here in November. So that's all he had.
Nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's looking good. Looking good. Is there gonna be a parking lot out back?
Yes. That isn't, I don't think that's actually.
Not part of this.
Right, that's
Yeah.
not part of this. So that's something that I think, the Friends of the Library, will be maybe helping to work on that. It was part of the original proposal a few years ago,
Right.
but it was just a lot of money. So.
All right. Anybody else? Retha?
Make a motion to adjourn?
Motion by Retha, second by myself. I will state courthouse will be closed on Tuesday, November 11th for Veterans Day. And our next commissioners meeting will be in here Wednesday, November 12th at 5:30, Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So nobody has anything else? We've got a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moose is still hanging on there with us, but we've got him muted. Thanks for coming.